Hello, 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 everybody. Getting to turn on this mic. This is Dr. Shaniva earlier, Craft Doctor, and I'm here with a small haul. Michael's mostly, but this came from Amazon. So this is a extra piece that you can add onto your rotating base. So if you need to make bigger size hats, because these pegs are so close, the hats would be much smaller. Or if you want to make like shawls or cowls, the cowl is like um it just come up from your neck. It covers your neck in the winter. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. This it's like a scarf, basically, like a infinity scarf is basically what it's like. This attachment piece can do that. It's shaped a little differently because that allows for more a stitch pattern. There's 60 needles on this one. I'm not sure how many is on that one. I think it's 40. But this, remember how I told you the other day that on the last video, you just press these in and lift up. Just snap them off. Funny. Every time I snap them, they go back down. Okay, and then these are on the outer side. Like that. And then you just take these and put them into place. And now it gives you a different shape that's bigger than this. The loom size, look, yeah, the gauge is about the same. There's just more needles. There's 60 needles on this one as opposed to this one, which I think it's like 40 something. I don't remember. So I bought this attachment piece because I have full set syndrome. It's bad. Okay, so then I went to Michael's to look for yarn because they had it on sale, and so I bought quite a bit. But I want to show you something else that I purchased on Amazon. Hold on 1 minute. Okay, I went to my Amazon page so I could pull this up. I bought this yarn trolley on the 27th, and it was a little bit pricey ish, mainly because it have the um the actual, whatever you call this thing, that it has that. And so I really wanted that because this bag right here is like maybe $30 or something, but I needed that extra rolling bag piece for the airport because I want to be able to take my yarn when I go out of town, because I always take a craft with me when I go out of town, and I was not able to do that. I'm not going to be able to do that without a good bag or some type. So that's what I did. Okay, so let me see if I can just switch you back to my camera. There you go. Okay, so you know what? This is getting on my nerves in the background. You can't see it, but I can see it. Okay. So I bought a bunch of yarn from Michaels.com. Or was it Joann's? No, it was Michaels.com. I bought a bunch of yarn. I bought some cakes, and I bought some this. It's called Loop and Thread. I guess that's what it's called. Yarn by Loops and Thread. Is this by Loops and Thread? I thought this was, I don't know who this is by. Yarn Inspiration is who this is. Coats and Clarks, this one is. But I did buy some cakes too. Let me go get that rest of the yarn. Sorry about that. I had to go into my living room, which is right down the hall. So I bought some different yarn and I want to show you like price values. So this right here is how many yards is this? This is like, it says 2 skeins, a number 6, so it's really thick-ish. And it has how many yards? 364 yards, right? On this skein. And I want to say, I don't think this is the right coupon. I mean, I want to say it was like $3 and something for this. For these two a piece. $3 and something a piece. Right? Then I bought these because I got these all on an order that I could pick up in the store. So I bought 2 of these and 3 of these cakes. And this is, I want to say this was $7 for the whole thing. Plus, there was a discount. The cakes was discounted. No, they wasn't. They were $8.49 for this, and I liked it because it was such all of this here, and this had 530 yards. So I bought 3 of these. Okay. Yeah, I bought 3 of those. So then I was trying to find the colors that I needed, and these popped up. These are Michael's craft yarn, and it's only 71 yards in each one of these, and I feel duped because it comes, it just came loose. It just came out the little thing. I feel like this might be a duped situation, like I got duped, but let's figure it out. Okay, so you get 18. I got all of these. So it's 3 in a bag. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, right? So I got all of these, and I want to say they were $18 for 18, or it might have even been $15. Let me look. Michael's, because I want to give you the right price for it. Okay, so I'm looking it up right now. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay. Yarn packs. So this is, who is this? Craft by Craftsmart. Crafts. And I've heard people say that this yarn works pretty good. Oh geez. Crafts Smart yarn. There we go. Okay. I hear people say that this is really good, and then I hear other people say it's not good, and so I really wanted to try it for myself. Let me look up the SKU number, because Lord have mercy in the clergy. 106 537 23. Okay, first of all, I'll put the right SKU number in there. 106 53723. Okay, so this is what it is. It was regularly $1.49, right? And it's buy one get one 50% off. So it's on sale right now. but I bought it in the 18 pack. Let me go get my receipt because this is getting on my nerves. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so the 18 pack was $18.36, which made this $1.02 each. And I had a $10 reward. So I used the $10 reward on this order. So the original price of the full order was like 100 and something, but it ended up being like 90. But that helped bring the cost of this down. But rarely, if you buy the whole bundle pack, it's makes it $1.02 per skein. So it's only 71 yards in this though. So as compared to this, that cost me $3.88, and it has 376 yards in it. That would be like, this made it into be like almost $6. So we're gonna take like, because this is 71, 71, 71. Okay, so 360. I'm telling you, I'm trying to let you see the difference between when we like, oh, it's only $1, but not really. Divided by 71. 2.5. No, that's not right. 71 times 4 is 280. So 71 times 5, 355. Okay, that's close. So 5 of these cost equal one of this. So if I break this down, that's $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 right here. And this was only $3.88 or $3.86. So you see the difference. You think you're getting a deal because they say, oh no, you can get them in a bundle. When if you just get one skein of the bigger size, it's cheaper than this. Because if I'd have bought, I mean, this is 5 40s, I would have came out, or 3 of these, I'd have came out about cheaper than this. And more yarn. Because I'm only doing it at $3.55. So this is $3.64. So I still have extra in here. So when you're buying this, you know, use it as a way to figure out, first, how much your project's going to be. And second, the cost against the cost. Because we're thinking, and then this is 2 different yarns companies too. This is Michael's brand. And this is who is this? This is Clark's and Coats. Clark's and Coats. Coats and Clark. Duh. Coats and Clark. So it's a different like company too. But think about it. If you want to make a project and you need 500 yards or 600 yards, this is more expensive than that. Even though this is $1 per each one. Okay. And then it's a 4 waist. This is 4. So I ended up buying it. In my intimate wisdom, not checking first, thinking this was a deal. I bought it in black. And I bought it in white. Then the reason why I did that is because of the Hats Not Hate campaign. But I also end up buying some blue. And 2 different colors. Oh no, that's this. This is the color scheme for that. That's blue. And I bought 5 of, no, I had to buy 6 of these because I've used one of these. So I bought 6 of these and 6 of this blue color. This light blue color. And I'm going to mix it with like a gray or something. I was trying to mix it with some ribbon and it didn't work. It was too thick because this is a 4 worsted. Isn't this a 4? I think this was a 4. Yeah, it's 4. And so it made it too thick for my crank machine. But the hats that I made turned out beautiful. Let me pause you and go get the hats right quick. Okay. For the Hats Not Hate campaign, your hats have to be blue and at least 75% blue. So I made this one. You can see my drop stitches. This is mine, my personal hat, because I'm not getting rid of it. And but also I made it because it's a little bit of blue up here. It's reversible. So I have two colors. So this is one I made that is for me. And then I hand stitched this one on my regular loom. I love these little brim because all of the hats have to be they have to be beanies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to block these. You know what blocking is, where you steam them and make them straight so they'll lay flat. That's what I'm going to do with this one. So I hand did this one. I just thought it was super cute. I love doing this. Then these I used on my machine. So this is a regular hat that I made, but it's also double-sided. I combined it with some gray. So for, you know, boys or whatever, they can wear it double-sided if they don't want to do the blue. But it still fall in the 75% blue category because all of this is blue up to that little piece of gray. Okay? So I made this on that Centura machine. So I made this one, and this one yesterday. First of all, y'all, let me tell you something. When we doing this kind of craftiness, we mess up sometimes, get frustrated. You know, we want to make our stuff for our videos, and it is a stressful situation. I literally kept dropping stitches. I think I casted on like 20 times to get these 3 hats because it kept slipping. And I was just frustrated, but I was determined before I went to bed I was going to make that last hat, which I think it ended up being this one. But anyway, so then this is that one thread that I just showed you. And then this one is also double-sided. But look how fabulous that machine, it does not look like I made this. It looks like I bought this out the store. I did not. I made it myself. Look how gorgeous these are. I love this. And they are all double-sided. And I'm doing some that make them some that look more boy or girl. Like you could flip this and be a girl. On the other side, you could flip it and be a boy. So I'm making them double-sided. Right? So then we have this one. Just to give it a little bit of extra. And all of these will be steamed before we package them up. We're going to put a Hat Not Hate tag, and we're going to put another tag on there for where you can get help if you're having trouble. So it's not going to be just, here's a hat, let's celebrate and say, you know, whatever. We're going to give you a resource. There will be resources with them. And we have these bags. Well, it's not these particular bags, but we have these cello bags that look like this, but they're bigger because I have these and these are too small. They're too small for my hats, so I had to order a bigger size. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to take each hat, because this is only an 8 by 12 or 8 by 11, 8.5 by 11. But we have a 9 by 12 or 9 by 14. We're going to slide the hats in after we steam them, because we're going to steam them all. Even if we get people to send them to us, we're going to steam them, because that's just an extra protection. And then we're going to fold them. This will be folded up, and then all the hats will be in its own protective sleeve as we collect them. Okay, and then I made this one. I love this, and this is double-sided too. So then you kind of getting the best of both worlds, because you're getting... Oh, I didn't see that. I'm going to have to get my yarn hook. And oh, there we go. I just need to stretch it out. So when I steam these, they'll all be good, because once you put heat to them, it helps the yarn do that. But look at it. And then this one I made today. Today is Sunday. So as I was listening to online church, because I don't physically go in the building because I worry about infections, I made this one, and I thought this was the cutest hat ever. 2 colors. This one, unfortunately, is not reversible, but it is. I left it an option. If they don't want to keep the pom-pom on here, they can just pull that and pull the pom-pom off and make this reversible. So then they'll have a black brim like that, or with the pom-pom, it be like that. And I made the pom-pom too. See that? I love the 2-color option of our pom-pom. And I made this, and finally, because I had made them before and I couldn't get it. It was driving me crazy, but I got it. And then this one I made for my dials. You know, I make dial clothes. My company is called Dial Gear. And this is for my dial clothes. So when people have children that need assistance in care, our therapists talk to them, and we give the girls a dial and clothes for the dial. And that's through my nonprofit. So I have the 22 needle one, and we make the hats for the dial, and we'll make one for the child. And so that's something we're starting new doing, make this, because I have that machine. So that is what I have been working on, and this is my beginnings of my Hat Not Hate hats. So if you would like to be a part of this, my email is down in the description box. And if you want to join me in making hats for Hat Not Hate, please contact me via email and say, hey, Dr. Early, I want to be a part of this. I want to be a part of this. What do I need to do so we can get you on our list? We have already been approved by the Hats Not Hate organization. So we have an official drop-off point. And if you crochet, if you loom knit or knit, you can knit some hats. Our goal is right now 300. So I'm a long way away from 300. So our goal is 300, because we're going to give the hats to the East Point Community Schools Middle School. So it's East Point Middle, and we need 300. So if you're willing to help, look in the description box for my email address and email me and say, hey, I'm willing to do 10 hats. I'm willing to do 20 hats. Because if you have the central machine and you're like me and you're not messing up, you can make a hat. I literally made this one sans the poofy pom-pom. I literally made this hat in 30 minutes. And that's including tying both ends off. So 10 hats in a month or whatever, that'll get us to our goal of 300 very quickly. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you always listening to my running around and jabbering, leaving the screen and all of that. I appreciate it so much, because I don't do this as a profession. I do this because, well, I just like it. I make these videos because I just like to. And I like to give you information, and I like to give you, let you know what I'm doing, because and things like this charity, Hats Not Hate. Go to hatsnothate.org and you can read about how it got started and everything. And that's just the reason why I like bringing the information to you. So thank you so much for joining me. You're going to see a video for the Hats Not Hate campaign after this video. The video is already ready. I need to prompt it on my software. And so as soon as I get it prompted in my software, you'll see it. So this video is coming out on February the 8th, I believe. So you'll see it February 10th. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.